Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review, series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This one came out of left field for me. I went to a gas station and there they were. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that's absolutely the case. I went over there, got off work about half an hour ago, and I decided, I had to get some gas, get some basic shit, so I had to stop off at a gas station, as I've been known to do. If you follow the show, you know that, it's pretty much my modus operandi. Like, that's something special. No one but Brandon goes to gas stations. But, I go to gas stations a lot of times, and I try to look around, find new or interesting items, things that I can review for the show, keep the show moving. And, just so happened, there's a new item from a company I wouldn't have expected. So, what am I reviewing for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Who's it from? It's from Jamba Juice. Fruit-flavored snacks. They're Jamba Gummies. Jummies. I'm calling them Jummies. I'm trademarking that Jamba. If you want, we can talk about it. But Jummies. Yes, so these are new. They're an excellent source of vitamin C, or they proclaim. Smoothie-inspired flavors, mango a-go-go. Apparently it consists of mango, pineapple, orange, and passion fruit. Now, I like some pineapple. You know I like pineapple. I'm a pineapple slut. I have an entire playlist called the Pineapple Playlist. Depending on how good these pineapple are, this might end up in there. But, let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like that. We'll just let's give it a go. It'd be interesting to see if I get a flavor, or if I get at least one of each flavor. Because I've reviewed some gummy stuff lately, and I shit you not, I think in 3 instances, I didn't get one of each. So, I'll say this, it's very fragrant, right off the bat, you can smell it. Oh, and the other thing is, I have nothing to base this off of. I've ordered anything from a Jamba Juice once. It was at a train station. We gotta start with the pineapple, because pineapple is the best fruit ever. So, ooh. These are interesting. Right off the bat. Wow. Okay. Right off the bat. The consistency on them, very different from most gummies I've had. Most gummies, you go to bite into them, they shouldn't be hard or anything like that, but there's, some resistance, some proper structure to them. This, I feel like even if I hadn't have used my muscles to go over there and, bring my jaw up and do the chewing, I think that if I just put one in my mouth in between my teeth and let gravity just go over there and do what it needed to do, I feel like it would have just sliced it anyway. Because, there's just almost no structure to them. You just bite into it almost immediately. It just wants to let go. There's no real chew to them. They just, they want to be eaten. As far as the flavor goes, I've had plenty of pineapple gummies in my day. I've reviewed some for the show. Go look up those reviews. It was a pretty good pineapple flavor, I think, overall. Not as good as I've had, though. But, they're going off, a smoothie idea. So, I want to try another one. It's identifiably pineapple. It starts off a little bit muted, but once you get into it, the pineapple really does hit. And you get a nice mix of kind of sweet, and then like almost like that tropical citrusy kind of deal. So it's, you know, got a nice contrast, got some bite to it. I like that a lot. I think my mind might change between now and the end of the review. I think this is going to end up on my pineapple playlist because if nothing else, that pineapple's pretty damn good. So let's go ahead, let's get another one. What the hell is this one? I don't know what that is. Is that mango? Orange? Or is that just mango? I'm uncertain about what the hell that is. Alright, we're gonna try to find ones that look like the things. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, alright, this has got to be passion fruit, I think. Okay. Really tasty. Here's the thing though, like I'm definitely struggling a little bit. I want to find out what this one is. Because, like, I think that was the one I just had was supposed to be passion fruit, but, like, passion fruit's one of those flavors I'm not super familiar with it off the top of my head, so, like, maybe it was the mango? Okay. Red one is the mango, for sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so, going off the mango, because that's the one I just ate, same kind of thing, texture is the same, all that good stuff. It's a little bit less vibrant than the pineapple was, or even what I'm going to assume was the passion fruit. It's still in there, it's still doing what it needs to do, but I was kind of surprised because with the pineapple, it managed to do a pretty good job of sort of emulating that overall taste experience. With the mango, kinda, you definitely got some of the tropical flavor, but like, with mango, in my opinion, like, there's kind of, you know, there's like a tail end to it that's got sort of like an almost earthy kind of quality. Didn't really get that. It really was more just kind of the sort of tropical vibe, but identifiably mango. Let's go ahead, let's do another passion fruit, now that I know that it's passion fruit. Passion fruit's really good. Although I'll say this. If I didn't know better, I would just assume it's grape. Now, I'm not saying it tastes exactly like a grape, or like a grape gummy, but it does taste enough like a grape gummy that's kind of where my head goes. But it definitely has differences, and it's really nice. I actually think the flavor on that one's really good. And let's try the orange. Again, it takes a little bit for the flavor to kick in. Initially, it seems like it's going to be disappointing, but although, if I'm honest, that orange was a little bit disappointing. That one did not. The orange and the mango, I feel like, didn't reach the crescendo of flavor that the pineapple and the passion fruit did. They were both still nice, like, again, and both still identifiable as, you know, the flavors they're supposed to be. But, like, yeah, like, the orange was going really well. I was really enjoying, you know, the flavor, and, you know, you had a little bit of a citrus hit to it. But then it just tapered off, and it never picked back up that steam that it initially had. Okay. I mean, it's a nice experience overall. I'd say these are some pretty nice gummies. Now I have to go over there and try one of each all together, because that's just what you have to do. Which one am I missing? Oh, the fucking... Yes. All of them together. It's like a fruit salad. even mixed together, that actually works out really nice. It's a nice blend of citrus, like, again, very vibrant flavors, you know, even though I do feel like it's sort of half and half on that. You know, again, I don't think the orange and the mango. But 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get him again? Would I recommend him? I'm going to go with yes and yes. I think that, you know, I don't eat a lot of gummies, but I like gummies. You know, it's a kind of here and there sort of thing. I have to give them extra points because I got at least one each of every flavor. That was nice. My favorite's definitely the pineapple for sure. But the passion fruit surprised me. I really enjoyed that one. The other 2 were a little bit more disappointing, but they were still tasty and good. I'm not going to say these are the best gummies I've had, but I do appreciate that they're good gummies, and in their own way, they are offering something a little bit unique. You know, they have a unique texture, the flavor profile's a little bit different. So kudos to them. Like, they genuinely seem like a nice product, and even though, yeah, it's just another gummy on the shelf, like, these are pretty good. If I'm recommending them, especially with them being a new product, I would say give them a go. Worst case scenario, I don't think you're going to dislike them. You know, they probably won't be your favorite gummies, but they might. I could actually see people being really down with these. But yeah, I think they represent the flavors well. I think, you know, even when I put them all together in one thing, it was a really nice experience. These are some good gummies. And, you know, again, that textural aspect is kind of interesting, so... But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, tremendous rest of your folks. Go over there and themselves a truly pineapple-tastic rest of your life. Because when pineapple's involved, it's always pineapple-tastic. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. Excuse me. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your favorite brand of gummies? I'm still pissed off when 7-Eleven bought out Speedway. By the way, if you weren't aware of that, that's what happened. 7-Eleven, or Speedway's still around, but 7-Eleven owns them. Speedway used to have, like, their own in-house brand stuff, and they had these, like, Speedway fucking gummies. And I actually really liked those. I thought they were nice. You could get a giant bag of them for practically nothing. And then once 7-Eleven came in, well, now all the Speedway stuff is gone. You know, keep the name and everything, but lose the product. It's like, man. But I'd be interested to hear what your personal favorite is. Anyway. Oh, and by the way, I got another one. If you enjoyed this review, I got another one coming up for the other flavor. Bye!